morning. This is my live reaction to the Critical Role. Live reaction to the Critical Role. Morning reaction, because I always fall asleep when I try to watch it at night. I'm an early morning guy. The cats wake me up at 6 in the morning. Actually, at 4 in the morning. Then I throw them pull off me and they wake me up again at 6. Because they want to have breakfast. So I'm an early morning guy. So good morning. I just woke up.
Welcome to Critical Role. A bunch of us nerdy ass Nick Cages sit around and play Dungeons and Dragons.
Nick Cage.
Welcome, friends, to our Halloween episode. Where
Happy Halloween, everybody.
it lands apparently on a lot going on in the campaign every time. But let's do a quick roundtable to introduce ourselves, as we decided to be a group of cages, which I think we decided before the show today. That's called a Coppola of cages, I think.
A cage of cages is kind of
cage match.
Well, Coppola is so inside. So inside base.
very inside.
We'll start over here. Taliesin.
Yeah, I'm playing a young Nick Cage from the movie Valley Girl, 1983. So yeah, fuck you, for sure. Totally.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
I'm Nick Cage in recent 2018 horror psychedelic film, Mandy. I am your god now.
Laura!
I'm a romantic cage from the City of Angels movie. In the arms of Nick Cage.
Perfect. Ashley.
Hello, I'm Dr. Stanley Goodspeed.
Don't read a cheat sheet.
What I'm dealing with here is one of the most deadly substances in the world, so cut me some freaking slack!
Sam, what fresh hell is this?
I'm not Nick Cage at all. I'm John Travolta. Can't you tell? This isn't my face. This is John Travolta's face from the film Face Off.
Perfect.
I'm too much titties Cage. From the 1992 rom-com classic Honeymoon in Vegas, Jack Singer. That's me. I jump off a plane in the end. Spoiler alert.
Perfect. Marisha.
Yeah, I'm 2006 Wicker Man Nick Cage, specifically, not the bees! Oh my god! Oh my eyes! Oh my eyes! That's my Nick Cage.
You look like a medieval torpedo.
Yeah.
You do.
Marisha made that. You made that yourself.
Marisha made that.
Yep.
Yeah, well,
Are those sticks?
they're bamboo sticks that I got from my backyard.
Yeah, and you got bees on spring.
And I got the bees.
She is.
See the bees? They look like they're they're flying.
Okay, Marisha's gone bye-bye. Travis.
I'm the country Cage, or the lead singer of Nickelback. You decide from that award-winning classic, Con Air.
Yeah.
Put it back in the box.
And I'm dressed as Hi McDonough from 1987 Coleman's classic, Raising Arizona.
Yes.
My favorite Cage film.
You got your Huggies?
Huh?
You got your Huggies?
Not this scene.
Oh, sorry.
This is when I was finding my wife. But yeah, thank you for joining us. Let's go ahead and get through our announcements so we can jump into tonight's episode. But that being the case, let's begin. Sam, why don't you tell us about tonight's sponsor?
Sure. From BioWare comes Dragon Age the Veil. From BioWare comes Dragon Age the Veilguard.
BioWare know this is what you're gonna look like when you talk about their game.
They were not told about this part.
Hopefully the check has cleared. From BioWare comes Dragon Age: The Veilguard, an all-new single-player fantasy RPG video game featuring rich storytelling, world-building, companions, fellowship, and a world where your choices matter. But talking about this super cool game while I'm dressed like this doesn't seem fair to the sponsor. So I pre-recorded the ad when I looked normal. Kyle,
okay.
Let's cut to me from earlier today.
So, bolillos, the little orange.
Oh, whoops,
Baby
that was
cat.
earlier.
You
It
dropped
was
it
much
for
earlier.
baby
I must
cat.
have airdropped the wrong file.
Fell off
Kyle,
the
can you play the
stairs.
one from a little later in the day,
And
please?
had a really, it's got an eye infection with it. Got some eye drops.
Oh, no, wrong again.
No.
I think we want the one that I shot here in the studio, Kyle.
There's got to be a
There's
filter in here that
chaos
can make
with
me
the
handsome
cats.
like Matt.
I don't think that filter like
So-
exists.
Come on, it's got to be here. I don't
My
believe
bad,
you.
I gotta
Oh,
keep
no.
my face.
So sorry, Kyle. Let's try one more time. A video shot a little later than that. Dragon Age: The Veilguard, an all-new single-player fantasy RPG video
it's
game
terrifying.
featuring rich storytelling, world-building, companions, fellowship, and a world where your choices matter. But talking about this super cool game while I'm dressed like... Okay, no, that was from 45 seconds ago. Are there any more videos?
Ooh, look at me. Get Dragon Age: The Veilguard and embark on a quest to face powerful elven gods and stop their reign of destruction. This new installment of Dragon Age includes brand new companions, new regions of the world, filled with customizable combat, team combo moves, incredibly detailed character creation, and the choices you make will not only help shape your relationships, but also my face, and it'll make the journey your own. Dragon Age: The Veilguard releases October 31st on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. Learn more at ea.com/game/dragon-age. Hey Laura, how do I look?
Dragon Age: The Veilguard releases next week on October 31st. Matt, cage to you.
Thank you, Sam. I believe, Travis, you got an announcement to make.
You guys, the final episodes of The Legend of Vox
I
Machina
gotta watch
Season
that
3
too.
are available
Watch you
now!
guys. I'll do a reaction video
Oh
too.
man, the end of the season. You can check out the VOD for our wrap party for the first 6 episodes where we discuss all the intricate behind the scenes details with you. And next Tuesday, we'll be covering episodes 307 to 312 with some very special guests.
Can't wait to see him.
Right, it's gonna be awesome. It's the last 3 episodes. I'm sure it's a walk in the park. Yeah. Oh!
That wig a little bit tight?
Cut off the circulation of my brain. And look forward to details for season 4 coming.
So much to come. Thank you, Travis. Laura, you got something to talk about.
Hey, in the arms of this t-shirt. Oh, this t-shirt, you guys.
I love it.
Isn't it so beautiful? Look,
What is it?
Little
it's
snowdrop.
got little snowdrops
Yeah.
on it. And little dice as the middle of the flowers. This is by our fabulous Jordan Torrance. Thank you, Jordan. Go check it out in the Critical Role shop right now. And thank you to you, Ashley, at the Critical Role Foundation. Yeah, let's go.
Madam President.
Hello.
Liam, you got something to talk about too.
I have some bloody Wayfinder news, some video game news. Wayfinder is a character-based co-op action. Listen, you guys all look like Nicolas Cage.
Yeah.
Wayfinder. Character-based co-op action RPG available right now from Airship Syndicate on Steam and PlayStation, our good friends at Airship Syndicate. As part of their launch, we have partnered with them to create a Critical Role supporter pack. Oh, I get everybody, make everybody do what I'm doing. A set of 30 in-game cosmetics available right now for $19.99! With this pack, you can take on the personas of Grog, Vax, Vex, and Keyleth, not the bees, or even take out your very own trinket mount to ride.
So good.
We've been looking at it evolve over months. They're adorable. Those wings will not be white by the end of the game. Visit Play Wayfinder. Visit playwayfinder.com for more information and to start playing with some of you.
Awesome. And we are hitting the road and air in a major way next year with live shows and events across the globe to celebrate 10 years of Critical Role. Oh my goodness. But you'll be able to join us in Chicago and C2E2. C2E2. Pronunciation at your discretion. Also, we're going to be in Australia for the first time. In both Sydney and Melbourne, as well as Indianapolis and New York City and New York Comic Con. It's going to be... It's a year of celebration of the 10-year, and we're excited to come have you celebrate it with us. Yes? You get it. Beacon members will have early access to tickets through our pre-sales, of course, all wonderful big Beacon bits, and you can stay up to date on all of the details over at critroll.com/events.
I found out how to do the Australian accent.
Oh no.
You're supposed to say, "Hello, I'm Jennifer Lopez." That gets you into the accent.
Not a thing. That's not. That doesn't.
For those of you at home, I don't know if it is reading over the internet, but Sam is fucking terrifying right now.
It is
Literally anything like looking at you is I hate it
right now. And I love it in the same time.
doesn't look
it
like a
looks like
costume.
it's sewn into your face. It looks disgusting. The eyebrows are
lifestyle choice.
but also Matt, that haircut on you is really cute.
Well,
kind of cute.
And your little mustache is cute too.
Yeah.
I love this look.
I appreciate that.
I love that.
I think that concludes our announcements. So let's go ahead and jump
We're
in.
gonna smoke some weed this morning.
Critical Cave.
And we've cleaned up all the shits from the baby cats.
One by one we climb until we reach the top. 2 by 2 we fall. Will we meet our end or meet our destiny? Hold your breath and roll. It's Thursday night. All ye critters, come join us. It's time to continue our flight. There is magic and mystery. Who knows what will happen? He might. But one thing's for sure.
Yeah, the shits. The first time it was cool. And I'm gonna some music. Some good comments on the music part of it. That'll be my commentary on Critical Role. So I'll put the guitar out. Serenade these cats, but they're amazing. Critical Role.
There is magic and mystery from darkness. Our friendship will rise.
Get up there.
For sure, we never give up on the fight. Oh, get ready. It's Thursday night.
Let's get the weed. The Weedies. This, by the way, is
And welcome back. So,
Clavo.
last we left off, Bells, Hells, and the Mighty Nine
It's good for the.
had teamed up to be the away squad.
It's good for
Teamed up to be the away squad. To head to Rudis through the portal that was discovered in the Silva, while the rest of Exandria planned an assault on the Malleus Key, both as a distraction to allow these two groups to go unnoticed to and inside the moon itself before dividing to two different tasks. One, the Mighty Nine, to head into the Arx Carionum and destroy the Weave Mind, while Bell's Hells were to clamber into the depths and the core of Rudis itself to stop the Vanguard and Ludinus from releasing Prodathos. So, as you prepped for this journey, you traversed to Ruidus, and then teleported into the basement of the Jagged Edge Glass Workshop. All okay?
Just above the table, we just have to remind you all that every year it takes about 20 to 30 minutes to settle down from all the costumes. We're also multiple characters, and I'm committing right now to never look at Sam again for the rest of my life.
Also, Omar had that in his mouth.
Oh, God! I also wiped his ass with it.
I couldn't tell if like you had something going on because you just looked so fucked up. So I was like, "What's going on? Is this?" It's so weird. And then next to you, like your contouring, Robbie, is so intense. No, this looks so good. It's so beautiful, and it's like the difference between like Sam's horrible gore face
And your face is like glowing.
Robbie, you were just like listening to Matt, but you were like.
I'm doing this the rest of the time.
Keep wanting to deadpan it, Marisha.
Taliesin is a different person.
You're just
Look at him. He is a different person. Sorry, Matt.
Okay.
Sorry.
We're sorry.
Arch, good job. No, don't do it. Arch Crown of Bell's house has to.
Yeah. You have teleported into the basement of the Jagged Edge Glassworks, where Caleb had set up his 9-sided tower for an evening's rest before the final push towards their collaborative missions.
Oh, okay.
There, the groups got to know each other a little better, prepared for the evening with some spells and enchantments that would last for them for the coming day, and then eventually divided amongst their various chambers to rest for the night, while also discussing what may very well be the last night on Exandria for all of them. With that, a night's rest is had, and the morning comes too. You all begin to rouse from your collective slumber and gather as you will within the main chamber of the 9-sided tower.
A lot of characters.
This morning, Chetney's got wooden shield that he's been working on.
Oh, that's right.
But he's asleep.
Did he manage to dress himself before he went to sleep, or is he still in the buff?
Why would I deprive anyone of that glorious sight?
Did you wait? Are you buff, or don't you have your suit that doesn't come off? Or did you
Yeah, I mean, I sleep in my jams. In my demon scale jams? Yeah, but it takes the shape of my contoured abs. And my quads, and my traps, and my lats. Yeah.
It's like a Joel Schumacher
It
costume.
actually accentuates the junk in quite a favorable way.
His nipples are so prominent.
Yeah.
I can't.
Did you roll for alive still?
Like a Schumacher Batman suit.
Did you roll for life? Did you die? You did not die. Did you roll?
Did you roll?
Jen?
Carry on.
This is some hardcore procrastinating.
No, he did not.
It's hard to
Yeah,
tell.
but did he do something and he's holding a secret?
I know. Matt has a face.
He has secret face right now.
You have a face.
I think it's just the mustache.
I think it's just the stash. I mean, it's up to you guys. Who wakes up first? Who enters the chamber? The morning is yours.
I think I'm going to I'll probably be up first and quietly do the walk of shame back to my actual.
Going back to your
go back to my room very early before.
Yeah, get out of my bed. I need like a little bit of rest.
No, it's fine. I need to rest too. I'm good, and I'm.
This is when I get my best sleep. It's like right in the morning. So leave. But you're great. Just gonna sleep for like 15 more minutes.
What just happened? Okay, yeah,
We're in one large room, which
walking
means you're walking
dazed.
about 80 feet.
Oh, I thought we
across.
had our own rooms.
That's the Mighty Nine.
Oh, we don't have our own room?
Oh, yeah, we have our
Bell's
own
Hells are
bed.
down in the second floor, and where there are 9 sets of double doors that open, and they have provided little bed chambers that are almost like glamping stations with like laying down scrims. So if it was noisy, some privacy,
but not noise.
not a ton of audio problems.
I think we would have just.
That's fine. We can make it work.
I was also going to say, I think we would have just found an empty room and just taken it over. Yeah, we just walked around. It was like, no one's. I don't think anyone lives here, and if they is, we'll yell at them.
It's fine.
That's fine. Yeah.
We did some exploring in many ways.
Yeah. And a good time with Havail.
I guess him was had by all.
All right, so Ashton returns to his chambers.
Yeah. Or we all can sneak.
Or all right.
I did roll a 0, so.
Do you think Caleb has breakfast in his tower available?
You're already smelling the scent of pancakes and waffles and savory foods and sausages wafting down from the hole in the ceiling above.
Smell sausage.
The cat waffles are amazing. I highly recommend.
I think we just walk over to the middle and float on it.
Well, Caleb's not here, but yes, that is.
Is that how it works here?
That seems to be how
You hear very distantly, "Come up and eat some breakfast!"
I'm looking at the.
Come up and eat some breakfast. There's cookies too if you want them.
We go up.
Yeah.
All right. All right. For those of you that have woken, you go and gather up and begin to enjoy a fairly well prepared morning meal for being on the moon.
I smoke weed.
It's very sentient.
Food.
I can't believe we're on the moon.
I mean,
Yes, you've only seen just a little bit of it. You're so much.
what's
So
this?
much to see. It was so good seeing you guys. I'm so glad we got to meet you before we all
Pause
perish.
this for a second.
A great.
And let's pause. Oh, I wasn't recording. Yo. Good video. Bienvenidos a Pussy Paradise. Lugar específico de pussies. A ver, critical role. Vamos a tocar la guitarra, vamos a poner música. Vamos a platicar. La línea del tiempo. La línea temporal. ¿Dónde está? Mega loca. La Tierra. Y vamos a ver. The critical role.
Red Doom.
Jester, that is not what's going to happen.
No.
Nope, that's not what's going to happen. Sorry, last night's activity really shook the old noodle.
Okay, I don't mind the voice you do, Florb. I always liked it.
You always like it.
That's a weird
Which one of you guys was it that was boning? Because we heard a lot of noise.
What?
No.
That's
You two.
Wow.
Good, okay.
Yeah.
That's nice.
The big cow guy.
Yeah.
You don't know.
I thought it was
Cow died.
The cow guy.
Is there any kind of time differential between in here and out there? Like, are we going to come out a couple days later or anything? Or
What do you mean?
no, we are just one. We are just sort of one sheet of paper over on the multiverse, if you will. So that's not a problem. Do we have?
We're still in enemy territory.
Away from me, Satan.
I mean, we're still behind enemy lines down here. So we're not at our destination. We have to go down further into this whatever. You people know where we're going, right?
Did you sound okay?
I always sound like this, yes.
I'm not talking about how you sound.
Oh, this is a makeup mask that I wear.
Oh, yeah, no,
It's
they're really
like
big right now. Those like collagen masks.
Yeah, it just
yeah.
keeps my face
Yeah,
fresh.
yeah.
Made from real collagen, clearly.
Yes.
Going with it.
Yeah, no, we've been here before. That's why we're able to stay in this particular location.
But I mean, this isn't where we're going, right? You know where we're going.
Yeah,
Is
we're
it?
going further down.
How do we get there?
Well, we get out of the building, and then we secretly make our way through town.
How do? We haven't been here before. How do we secretly make our way there?
We walk.
But like, how will people not try to arrest us, attack us, prevent us
Aren't
from
you
going?
good at like infiltration and
Yeah,
stuff?
but
Don't you
are
have
we
ways of disguising
hiding?
yourself?
Where is everybody? Where? Oh God, they left me.
No, Chet!
Huh? Hello?
Chet, come up.
Oh shit, I got stuck sleeping in these saw chips and everything. Wood chips are the best. It smells so good. What are you talking about?
We're just trying to strategize. Hello, old person. We're trying to strategize. Are we hiding like invisibly? Are we pretending to be guards of some sort?
Good morning.
Get to where we're going?
Herr Prokopy, I've saved you a seat right here on the opposite end of the table. That's for you.
That's actually a very nice chair. My compliments.
This is all straight from my imagination.
Takes a vivid one at that. We're actually going to teleport.
Okay.
We like just go straight there, and once we're in the basement, then everybody's on their own.
Oh,
Do we have enough teleporters to teleport? Because we are a lot of
that's
people.
what I thought we were.
Oh, fucking.
The basement is good.
Yeah.
But not the basement.
Okay.
Not the basement of the moon. Not
No,
the
the
moon
basement of the shop.
basement.
Yeah, dude, we're a lot of people.
Wait, so are we going to teleport
Shit,
again
my bitch.
to a different place here?
Well, here's the thing though. You gotta see if you recharged your. This. I don't think you can teleport today, Chet.
I didn't teleport us here. Hello?
You
No.
No, you teleported us here.
Fucking shit.
What did you drink last night?
Just drool.
Yeah, I'm sort of with the 9 here. I'm a little fuzzy on where we're meant to go and what we're meant to do.
Right. Okay, so since we can't teleport all of us down, we have to make our way through the town. There's
And that's up from where we are.
no.
We're sort of on the rind of an apple right now. Think of it that way. And
Love
the very
fruit-based analogy.
where the core is, where the seeds are, is where Predathos is.
Yeah.
We think, and somewhere in the meat in the middle is where.
The weed mind is. That's where y'all
Yeah.
will be going.
Nor meat in the apple.
Got all the charges back.
Oh,
I don't think you can get all the charges back in a day.
It says the staff regains 1d4 plus 3 expended charges daily at
Oh,
dawn.
got it. You rolled 4.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'll do it.
so you could teleport,
Half of us.
It's like I fucking said.
but it would also, there's a chance it would break the staff.
No, that's if you do twice. No. It's
Because he
fine.
only got back 7, and doesn't it take 7 to teleport?
6.
Oh, perfect.
Wait, can we can all go?
Well, I got half.
You have half.
And
Okay,
if
great.
Mr. Pockapee is able to handle the other half, then we're set.
Something more clear.
We know precisely where we are going?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
I mean, it depends on where we want to pop in, I guess.
do we want to pop in with friends? Or actually, they probably moved locations
Yeah,
after,
I think so.
after everything.
I mean, I could send a message to. Y'all remember what her name was?
Nicolas Cage?
Nicola.
The Baramoto.
Nicole Cage.
No,
Rashina? Because Rashina and Gastomo were the two main
Yes.
people you recall from.
That's right.
yes, Rashina. I could send a message to
Oh, that's
Rashina
right.
and see where they are
That may
right
not-
now.
Or
But
at least letting them know that we're on our way with friends might not be. It might be a good idea to just get closer, but not directly. Because if we go directly into the fray, we don't know what we're going to find in there. We need to just get close enough to.
that's true.
I'd rather be somewhere. I'd rather be somewhere friendly to begin this, or as friendly as we can get and get closer.
All right, I could send a message to Rashina. What do y'all think? Good idea?
Yeah.
See if also she might have an opinion on what's the best place to bop into if we're going to bop in right now.
We could also find out what the situation is on the surface, if there's any additional problems.
On the
The
surface.
surface.
I'm still a little fuzzy on the front.
We're on
the surface.
But we're in a bubble on the
In a
surface.
basement
In the basement.
of a building on the surface.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was a little confusing though because
Yeah.
you were like the
A
Rhine.
little
Just
bit.
a
We're in a
little
cellar.
I understand.
But what we got to do is get down to the city underground.
But we haven't seen the city since
We
being
ha-
here.
Not since we
Wow,
left.
was there dangers last time you were here?
Yeah, there's a
Yeah,
lot
we had
of
to sneak
bad guys.
down inside, barely made it, and then it was how we lost letters trying to get out.
And they've got people patrolling. They've got security. They've got psychics. It's a little
They've
rough
got the
out
weave
there.
mind, and the weave mind is everywhere they want to be.
Do you think the Weave Mind would have any sort of way to prevent us teleporting closer to it, or?
I don't think so.
I guess we'll just find out, right?
And I'm a little hazy on this point. Maybe one of you knows. Did the Weave Mind not have sort of a base of operations for themselves that we can?
I think they did. Yeah, that's where you're heading in.
But where is that place?
In the center of.
Yes, so Creveris, where we are, most of Creveris is this like sprawling metropolis underneath the surface. So what we're seeing is just kind of like the lower class shanty town. But underneath it's like a city.
There's a big glass pillar in the middle of town that is connected potentially to Predathos.
Is it shaped like that?
Kinda, yeah. A little more jagged, less bees. And yeah, the weave mind is in the middle of that.
And you'll get us close enough to draw a map or something?
I could draw a map now.
Let's do it.
Here you go.
How is it?
Roll a dexterity or performance check.
Performance check. What? Wait, am I okay? Roll a performance check. Sorry. Pardon me. Excuse me.
Guidance.
Oh, thank you. Excuse me.
Wait, you're guiding her as... Oh, yes, you're fine. Okay, cool. Makes sense.
Very capable.
Oh gosh, not 15.
15. It's not bad. It's legible and functional. You can see that it shows kind of a loose interpretation of some of the neighborhoods, and like where the glass pillar is, and it marks a structure that's built into the side of the glass pillar that's labeled as the Arx Creone.
That's where y'all are going.
Caleb, memorize this.
Got it?
Okay, now we don't even need it anymore.
Oh,
That's how good he is.
Okay.
So how long do we stay together and support each other, and then when do we split off to do our own thing?
Well, we could, I guess, try to maybe meet up with Rashida.
Allow me to explain.
yeah.
Because they have a stronghold.
Potentially, but they moved, remember, because they got attacked. So it's somewhere different. But we can still ask where it is.
I was just sort of thinking if we're not to be sneaky, group by group, maybe, but all of us together feel like a pretty intense force moving through the city.
Unless we're all in some sort of magic costume.
I'll say I think all of us at least getting the friendly locals to know.
Oh god, I can't touch my eyebrows.
Getting the friendly locals at least to know who all of us are and what we look like might be helpful later, so that they're looking out for us if shit goes wrong. So, but after that, breaking up I think is a really good idea.
I'm gonna send a message to Rashina.
Rashina? Okay.
Rashina.
We shall stay together until the end of
Can you help me count?
Don't worry about it.
Help me
Okay.
count.
I'll try.
You're looking for fear as you said it. No, because I'm not fast, but I'll do it. What am I gonna say? I'm so nervous. Okay.
You got this. It's just counting. This is the lowest stakes thing.
Oh, hi.
It's Imogen. Are you safe? We've got 2 groups here. No, I can't think of what I'm gonna say. Do I add that? No. Because there was Jester. Oh no. Oh no, Jester's invading. It's too much. It's too close now.
Is there somewhere we can
You could just tell them that we're here and we're here to help and that,
meet them somewhere?
Is it safe
To help take out the weed mind. Where can we meet y'all? It's a large group. Is there somewhere safe?
We got. We're at the
end. No, we weren't. I don't think we were.
Y'all is one word.
If I was doing also all of the thoughts, then yes, we would. But
Sure.
That's
good. That was stressful.
You did good. Y'all did good.
Just real quick, this Rashida Jones, who is she?
Yeah, who is she?
Yeah.
Rashida Jones? She's on, I think. Wait, what?
Well, I just want to make sure we can trust her. You know, this is kind of news to me that we're.
There's a well-built resistance here. It's one of the people in charge. We have had it. I feel very, very confident that she's legit.
She helped us infiltrate the last time, and when all hell broke loose, then I mean, we lost sight of her. But wait, she hasn't responded to me yet.
She has not. Until she does. You guys y'all just kept talking, so it's like, oh wait.
This Nick Cage over here.
She responds a bit after the delivery of the message, and as the nerves begin to creep in. Well, unexpected. But glad to know that you're here. We're preparing a mass detonation.
Oh, shit.
Hiding in the villains. Look for gas.
I know gas. Yeah, that's gas.
That's all you hear.
Gaz was an awesome dude.
Isn't he,
Hiding in the villains? Hiding in the villains. Do we know where the villains are?
The villains you've probably heard in conversation. They're a section of kind of thick...
Ropey.
Yeah, no. No.
Yeah, no.
Triumphant.
Stop.
Bearing laughter.
Rocks fall. Everyone dies.
Tell us about Tell us about this turgid place.
Yeah. No. This is a woven neighborhood of various pathways and households, as well as some kind of like internal industrial structures. You've woven through it when trying to escape during the last visit to the core of Cravirus.
Okay.
And
but it is extensive.
Brace doesn't remember this, but I remember Gaz being like awesome. I don't remember why.
Gaz was like Patrick
Warburton.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's right.
Yeah.
I thought he died.
Oh, I thought he died.
No, I think he charged into
He
battle.
charged and he fought my mom.
That's right, yeah. But we
He
thought.
lived. I guess he lived because we didn't know. We thought we were sending him to his doom.
We did.
Unless he's a traitor.
So, oh, fuck, like some sort of fucking inside
not
agent.
Gaz.
Can I inside check the wall?
I know, because the mustache is so good.
All walls have
but
something to
gas.
hide.
Inside
There's
check
no
memories of gas. Well, okay, wait. If they're trying to do this explosion, is that gonna like totally fuck up our plan?
Or it might cause a distraction.
Yeah, they're just fucking vibrating.
Yeah, that one bee.
It's like Darth Vader's fucking microphones when the helmet comes off. Leave me. Put the helmet back on.
You're Bebo.
I just gotta eat that one.
This is why it's good to ask these things, because now we know there's going to be an explosion. We can figure out where it's going to be and use it.
Yeah, so we should meet up with Gaz and then
Exactly.
use it to our advantage.
So we should go to the Willems?
Yeah.
And this is a section of the city, so I assume it's going to be difficult to
Get in.
and sneak us all around. Somebody floated the idea of disguises. I can handle that for everyone.
Disguises.
For all of us, yeah. The problem is, if we separate, I will have no method of dispelling it.
Well, we don't separate.
From the people who are not with.
I say we don't separate until we find Gaz anyway, because then we all need to know where this explosion is going to happen and when, and that would be a perfect time after we have that information to fucking separate.
So we go to the Willems and then we separate?
Yeah.
But in like a group disguise?
Yeah.
Is there gonna be like a theme? Like we're all kind of dressed like the same thing but different? And like, I don't know, I'm just rolling this around.
Yes, I'd like to.
We all go as different Esteroses.
What if we were all Ludinus? Like, and we were just like a group of his simulacrum.
Ludnai?
Ludnai.
Yeah, a group of Ludinite.
A couple of Ludinite.
Yeah.
That's
That would attract attention at all.
Yeah.
A megalopolis of Ludnai?
That is too hard for me to understand.
You know the moon. What would a good disguise be?
I mean, the most.
I was only half joking, really.
Is to be like Rylorans or Formodos or. There were there's really cute little. There's really cute little fungus people named Micey.
Oh my gosh!
The,
Yeah, I want to be a fungus person. What do they look like?
Those things are!
It doesn't matter.
I make an illusion.
Yes, I want to be that one.
How tall are they?
Like this big, right?
And they're kind of ignored, so if we were a group of
I
them,
cannot
people
make
might...
you look teeny tiny, though. I can make you look maybe a foot or two higher or shorter.
It's kind of like this, and I'll make myself look like my size, but in my seat. Mask of many faces.
The smart thing would be something like a I don't know, lower class Ryloran, something so that we won't get stopped.
We can't be lower class Rylorans, they'd be up top.
True, they'd be up
we have
top.
to be...
Yeah, who has permission to get close to?
Maybe.
We're close to the column. Vanguard are kind of the lower end of the ladder in this organization,
Probably
right?
just one of the fancy Rylorans. You know, what are
there's
those
3 different
around
types. I think so. The floating
It's one
nine
awfully
ones.
big group too, so that'd be an awful lot of Rylorans
Yeah.
running around. I think maybe
Maybe some of us can be invisible.
When you
We're stepping down a bit.
When you were all down there before, who did you see down there?
A lot of Rylorans and.
Mainly
Stop
Ryan.
it. Don't. I can't. It's the nose.
You can look at anyone else.
There were some Bormodo that were like servants to others. Like Everoa was down there because she was doing research. So some of us.
I can't stop looking at you.
Above table question for the Nick Cage.
Yeah.
We've seen Ryloran. Obviously, we've seen the.
For the Raising Arizona.
I feel right now like Nicolas Cage and Mandy. I feel so high.
Excuse me. Why did they go
Are all Rylorans floaters, or sometimes they're walking on the ground?
Some of them walk on the ground.
From what you've noticed, only the thought eaters or the stones that you've encountered that are like very psychically powerful are the ones that kind of can glide and float.
Okay.
But most of the ones you've seen just walk around normally.
Okay.
If this is your first episode of Critical Role, if this is when you've decided to tune in,
It will be someone's.
click away. Pick any other number
We're
in the
so
library.
sorry.
This won't make any sense.
Jester,
Yeah.
I have your sprinkle.
Oh my gosh!
We could do-
You did such good, kid.
I did. Wait, where's Pate though?
Oh, he said he had to run some errands and
What?
that he would be back maybe later for you.
That's not like him.
Who's Pate?
He's my little imp familiar.
It was a little bat guy that you talked to so sweetly last night.
Oh, yes. Small, no eyeballs.
I don't know how you could have missed him.
Said he was going off exploring. So much to say. Yeah.
Really?
Caleb,
Yeah.
I have a question.
Yeah.
If somebody kills Frumpkin by accident, does he come back easily?
Well, it has been a number of years since we've had Frumpkin along, but I mean, it's not too much trouble if you have the right components or needed requirements.
He was saying something about it needed to see the red sky for himself and was feeling too locked down.
They were like, don't do it, Pate, don't go outside the tower, it's not safe, but he just did anyway.
This is your
My
familiar?
eyes go white to try and tap into Pate.
Both of you make deception checks, and there is nothing to connect to. Complete absence.
You know,
You could just
I need to stop rolling Imogen dice for Jester.
familiars can be just summoned forth, right? Like shut down in one place and open up another, as long as they haven't been destroyed.
26.
11.
All right.
Did you kill Pate?
The small creature that wanted to walk about?
Yes, I don't sense him.
Yes, I did. I'm sorry. I got a little confused by what was
I
happening.
told him not to do it, and he did it, but he was doing it to protect me because he thought that Pate was going to hurt.
Lana, you should kill
Sprinkle.
I have a small amount of remorse.
That'd only be fair.
My.
But listen. Sprinkle's not. I can't just bring him back. Sprinkle.
Squirrel's harder.
Weasel is only one time. You know what I mean?
He's a one time. He's
He's a one-time weasel.
He's a one time.
It's only fair. It's only fair. I'm just kidding. No, Pate just dies sometimes. It's totally fine. He just does it.
Oh, well, yeah, he totally did it to himself.
Oh, yeah, no, it's okay.
Bit my ear.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just joking, little man. I just summoned Pate back.
Oh, what happened? Where am I? Oh, I'm sorry, a little miscommunication on our side. Apologies, what happened? You play rough. I like a sense of humor on a talking skull.
Yes,
It's good, okay.
Yes, I like in your house. Come on. That's good.
That's horrible.
So So yeah, group disguise then.
Well, okay, but we have not landed on anything. Are we doing Con Air or Wicker Man or Leaving Las Vegas?
All of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
We just need to be a bunch of Rylorans. You know what they look like.
Cheers to that.
Well, I saw. Well, yes, I do.
Yeah,
Yes,
you know what they look like.
And what's the right? And we'll just pick an outfit that is not too conspicuous for a bunch of Rylorans.
Yeah, make us look like kind of soldiers and kind of like well-to-do people and like.
Not too.
Is that what we're going to do? We're going to do the sort of martial class of them that we saw down here, like guards walking around.
People are less likely to talk to you, give you your shit.
I think that's a good idea.
Oh, God.
Thanks, Bryce.
Sorry, I was yawning.
I had some popcorn. I would just go for it.
All right, yes.
So Mr. Pockapee and my friend Veth and you, young man, you are going to be a little on the shorter side.
Who are you talking to?
Oh, that's the Oram.
He's talking to the
Oh, I'm
guy.
so sorry.
The shorter end of the spectrum here. Do we want to do maybe these Bormodo you described for them, or?
Oh yeah.
I think you ought to mix it up so we don't all look exactly the same, like a big clump. It would be better. It'd be more natural.
And then
I'm thinking.
the last wrinkle is if we are trying to meet your contacts, we are going to look different for them as well. So maybe they need a heads up.
Yeah, plus I can speak to them in their mind as soon as we see them.
All right. All right.
So you're gonna change us into these things? We're gonna teleport down there, or we're gonna walk down there?
I think we're gonna walk.
Okay.
There's
Save
the
the
plan.
spells?
Save the spell for now.
Because if we need to get out super fast, it'd be good to have the teleportation available to us.
Yeah.
Good point.
I think it's on our team.
Is there anybody upstairs, by the way? I know we haven't left
They
the
have a
basement yet, but I suppose we're gonna find out when we leave the the mansion.
I believe the food was being prepared upstairs, so.
Well, I mean, in the.
Oh, you mean on the moon? Sorry,
in the web.
You haven't been up there yet.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't want to eat too big of a breakfast because that's just gonna fuck everything up for the day. But
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way.
there is a possibility this is gonna be the last decent meal for a few days.
We're talking about.
And then if that's the case, I'm gonna take some. This sausage was great.
The sausage is good.
It's
Did you try the
I
pancakes?
tried the
They're
pancakes. I tried
delicious.
Just one more thing, if we're talking about dining and dashing here, do we want to suck up one more magical item before we hit the road?
Right. Almost forgot.
Wait, what's his
What are our options?
We can suck.
Let's suck that mask.
Our suck list includes the Summit Blade,
Just lost
Dust Hunger,
my
the Pearl of Power,
lighter.
a battering shield, a tree pipe,
The
a
cat.
shard of the
No, actually, myself.
Feywild.
Trying to play with the cat.
That's it.
Some of those are gone.
What?
What do you mean?
Just back with you.
Like you've been sucking them up?
Start of the Feywild might be fun for you.
We don't even know what it does.
Too much.
Yeah, I think that's
One of the let's start with the high power
And
one.
just above
Big,
table
I guess.
mechanically on that sheet, it's
repeating
the fanciest ones give you +5 hit point.
May lighter cans. Shiva.
But only sucking up a person is permanent.
Yeah. Have
Right.
No. Legendaries,
This
very
one's
rare
almost
legendaries
finished.
have some permanent
But
effects.
this one's full of weight still, and I
The
didn't
very
finish
rare
it, so
ones give a permanent increase to your HP by 5,
handle to Lord
and you have
Shiva.
advantage on rolls for until you complete a long rest. And then legendaries give you an ability score bonus.
Do we only
And
two legendary
And
items?
depending on
Take
the
my shoes
item,
off.
there might be additional benefits as well.
Take my hat off.
We do have legendary.
Oh shit! We're gonna
Dustcunder
take
is legendary. Ishta is
No, the
legendary.
ritual
No, it's
for
gone.
the Shivite, the Nagas is to eat human corpses from the kind
Up and Mallory is gone.
That's what it was. Yeah. Ishta is legendary. Dustcunder is legendary. Mask of the Matron is legendary.
We touch that though.
What the fuck are we gonna do with the Mask of the Matron?
We're gonna call her to help us.
Yeah.
Yep, totally.
Do any of those?
I gotta clean this room up.
No, I just moved my dice. But that's fair. Do any of those weapons seem like they would complement, just in case the water ones complement anybody's vibe?
The cat shit all over the place.
Dusk
I don't know,
Hunter
this is
was
psychic
cool.
I'm doing my best.
Yeah, what did Dusk?
+2 attack and damage. Bonus action, ignite the blade with black flame.
Amazing.
To extinguish some of these flames of burning attacks, deal an extra 2d6 fire damage. They ignore fire resistance while using the sword. Use an action to cast one
You
of fire
fell off the
spells.
stairs last
Searing Smite, Blinding Smite, Elemental Bane, Flame Strike. Each spell can only be cast once. Cannot be cast again until you complete a long rest.
I feel like Chet could use an upgrade, right? Because, no offense, Chet, but you have a hard time unless you're up close to people, right?
I got a scythe. I don't know what you're tripping on.
The Summit Blade deals an extra 2d6
so
force damage.
I put a safety net last night after the cat fell.
Who's taking it?
What if we roll for it?
Let's roll for it.
Roll for it.
Rolls?
Okay.
Well, what are we rolling for?
Who's gonna swallow it?
Dealer's choice.
What was the last one that we... Before we do
Force
that,
damage. Fire damage or force damage.
the last one that was eaten up was...
The heart.
By who?
Yeah.
By who?
Should I take these? Because I took.
No.
But who ate the heart? I'm trying to remember.
He did.
You
Probably
ate
did.
the heart.
I did.
All right.
What is it, highest gets it or lowest gets it?
Highest
Highest gets it.
Fucking
Ah, fuck.
3.
Nat 20.
You got it.
Oh, no.
Nat 20 on Ashton over here.
Fire or force? I'll take fire. Get weird.
All right, put on the array, big boy.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so they strap you in.
Minor
quintessence
panic attack.
array.
This did not go well last time. All right.
Strap you in tightly into the quintessence array.
I whack him in the nuts as his arms are up.
I already ready to block.
Both of you
It doesn't work.
Okay, there we go. Well played.
Ross,
All right, man. That's
As dusk hunger is placed to the exterior of the quintessence array's funnel, it kind of drifts and slowly rotates in the air as you watch it kind of begin to glow. The runes along its darkened, slightly curved blade beginning to alight, and the water begins to crumble into shadow.
I'm not gonna.
Within just a matter of 20 or 30 seconds past that, you watch the blade seems to
Because it's common
fold into
sense.
itself and then become absorbed into the back of Ashton's neck. You feel like it's cold at first, and then the flame begins to burn
That's to be
inside.
more sacred.
Eventually, you feel it kind of
Doing what we're doing.
fully root itself within your physical being, and then the enchantment is complete.
Look at my game.
So you gain permanent +2 to your dexterity.
Oh my god.
So, total score abreast. Okay.
Maybe that's Macron.
Hey, Caleb,
Yeah?
why don't we have one of those? Make a absorbing funnel.
Very terrible man created that thing.
By one level.
Correct.
And then, wow.
I will forgive
Oh,
you.
no,
Just
she
do
might.
it.
Will you forgive me?
And once per short rest, you can add 3d6 fire damage to a melee attack you make.
Straight melee?
Just a straight melee attack. Yeah.
Okay.
Another trident, skin.
So 3d6 fire to 1. I'm just going to write that down. 3d6 fire
Yeah.
per short rest to 1 melee attack.
You're a Christian. Definitely.
Wow.
What it is. We're watching Critical Role. We're not watching Pastor Sin.
That's nuts.
Yeah.
Oh,
I had the chance to make it with a Minotaur and I didn't.
Hey, Robbie, you know what I'm talking about.
I am sorry for you, but
You're
that you...
This could be my only chance. And I blew it. Because of love.
Things at home okay?
Things at home are great. It's fine. Sex has never been better. But you know, that's the brass ring.
I'm sure there's a brass ring in there somewhere, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to serenade you, Sam, because
Did I make the
God,
right
you're
choice?
such.
Of course you made the right choice.
You had to make a difficult choice once. To go back and do it all again or not. You don't regret it, do you?
No
If
regrets.
you're talking strictly romance,
Robbie?
my relationship is a little bit different than yours. Things are slightly more fluid, but you know, every person's deal is a little bit different, and You've seemed very happy for a long time.
I'm very happy. But this one regret will haunt me forever. You don't know what that's like.
You are terrifying.
Can you just tuck your teeth in? There.
All right. Is that the last you need to be roll for?
Are we gonna absorb anything? Are we gonna absorb anything else?
Negative 20%.
20%. That's well done.
We can try with
Try with more.
Certainly.
That's crazy.
Because we're getting to endgame here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might as well.
I was gonna say it doesn't change whether or not it's something serious or something not, so we might
Yeah,
as well
we
keep
might
going
as
with
well do
something
the
serious. I'm out of rollers now, so
Okay.
it's only
Who else is rolling for it?
Should we try for the Ishta, the summit blade?
Are we building it?
Yeah, let's roll it.
God damn it!
Rolling for 4 too.
Awful.
no.
I rolled a double 4 for both Jester and Emmy.
Jester?
No.
Are you kidding me? I'm not getting no shit.
All right, what do we got?
2.
A 2, a 4,
A 5?
a 5. So
What'd you get?
Oren got a 13.
3. Wow, you guys all.
Orm got 13. So
Orm,
in a weirdly poetic way, rolled highest for Ishta the Summit Blade, the blade that struck down his family.
Ask.
Appropriate.
Another 4.
This is
Okay.
Alright.
Suck that thing up.
+3 to attack and damage. When you hit a creature that is prone, you deal an additional 2d6 damage.
Oh my gosh, this could be amazing.
You don't know what's going to transfer, though.
No.
Ride it like you stole it.
Okay, I'm ready.
Taking the blade that has carved a number of you down in the past and was responsible permanently for the demise of a few important figures in a number of your lives. Seeing it begin to crumble in the face of this enchantment is oddly poetic. And as you, Orem, feel the cold essence of its dark, bloody history begin to be atomized, you hold a thought of heavy redemption to put that power to better use as you feel it kind of surge through your body.
I think of family, the tempest, fresh cut grass, and Laudna. And eyes are on Laudna as this completes.
Norman just nods with reverence.
Okay. You also take a permanent +2 to your dexterity.
Fucking hell, what did that put you at? What does that put you at?
Breaking past the 20 limit?
Yep.
It's 20 plus. 20 plus.
Damn.
Take that 22.
White man can jump.
Yeah, that surpasses facts.
So you are now on level with Percy. Well done.
Wow.
It's not a
I'm actually
competition.
way shorter than Percy. It's not
Only not a competition. Losing.
How's the funnel looking?
We'll find out here in a second. But the last bit for you to acknowledge is whenever you strike an enemy that is prone with a melee attack, like up next to them, you do an additional d6 force damage.
Additional d6, so lower that transfer. That's great.
And is this on top of like
hit the dex?
all advantage on attack and damage? Is this in addition
No,
to that?
that is
Okay.
this you get a permanent benefit
Okay.
from this, but you do not get the advantage on all rolls. But as far as the percentage goes, let's see if the quintessence array maintains. That is 98.
Sorry. That's good.
The array flashes and glows. You see some of the runes kind of flicker, and then it calms and cools. It is still stable.
Got enough antifreeze in there. Gotta replace some Breon soon, though.
Okay.
And there's no plus 5 HP for that. It's the
correct.
There's no.
You want more?
No.
5 HD.
Like before the short one? 7 plus 7? Yeah. That'll be
Is that it for the array, or?
I
You
think.
ready? I think so.
Do we want to suck anything else? 40% chance?
Is it 40? It goes to 40%.
It goes to 40% chance.
I feel like I think 2 a day is fine for now. Personally, that's my vote.
Above tabletop. I'm still very curious if it plays some sort of part in defeating lewdness. I don't know. Or like Predathos.
Weird.
Maybe not, but.
Weird.
Sammy boy, you look so cute today.
You mean like the harness and just suck Predathos?
Wait a second.
Maybe we should put it on.
I would try it.
You are going to take him into you, right?
Oh, Sammy boy,
And then try to suck him out.
you remember me.
What are we talking about?
How would you do that?
Do you
Predathos out of you if you like inhabited.
Oh, I've heard about that. You suck the Predathos right out of him.
Matt, we should consider the little toys that Chetney makes very rare.
introduce to you my
Oh, are you trying to game this?
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
The toys that you make are non-magical.
I am beauteous now.
Heart of Children Everywhere is not actually magical. Anybody's.
I mean, in theory, the ones that you craft since your agreement, I would say would be considered uncommon.
That is another.
We used to plant that seed too. The seed?
Yeah.
We still have that.
Yeah, we gotta plant that.
I feel like that actually might help us do with it at some point.
Oh, from the.
I meant to do it right before we left, but then the scene just kept going on. That's what the scene just kept moving forward, and I didn't want to backtrack. So.
No. Good remember.
No, I didn't.
No.
My little baby sleeping.
We could get weird for
We should go.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I'm ready. I don't know what's going on, but yes.
We never got a fight in, by the way.
Yeah, we'll have to table that.
I remember.
I'll give him a punch.
That's so Nicky.
All right, do you defend yourself?
I was distracted.
Let's go.
Didn't see it coming.
Sure, all right. If you're going to have him crack one heavy hit across the Minotaur's jaw.
Oh, you knocked his face off.
Badly known as
Left hand. Get you going?
You want one back?
Yeah.
All right. Elbow to the cheek.
I feel the blood on your
cheek. Critical role.
Let's go.
Big critical role.
All right.
Remind you. We have president.
As you all begin to convene near the entryway to the tower, you all can't help but notice the numerous spectral cats that have kind of gathered down.
Let me remind you, you've got a president.
Entrances and upper floors here to
We do too.
Marble Run entry hole.
Robbie, what are you talking about? You're dressed up as Elvis, boy. Don't you know?
Just surreptitiously paint a little symbol as Asmodeus on the
Okay.
I'm gonna do it next to the dicks that are thrown around.
Yeah, it fits in nicely with the decor.
Oh. Just gotta get this hair.
It's coming off?
Let me stick a pencil.
Don't do it, Howard.
I was trying that earlier. I got it.
Stepping from the doorway, you emerge into a lightless basement that is tight and enclosed, and with the final person stepping from it, the doorway vanishes, and you are now all like shoulder to shoulder.
Like,
Should we be in disguise already?
Well, we're in a basement, but we shouldn't proceed past this point. So we're going to do Ryloran, mostly, and 3 one more go. Do I hear anybody up there?
Make a perception check.
Rylorans?
No, I don't.
Those are the
It
Boromir?
was a natural one.
Nope.
I'll do a little Hunter's Bane for Fane or
Sure.
and just use the nose. 19.
So 19. As you're all kind of discussing this a bit, you hear a slight shifting up there, but very minimal.
Can Orm tell how many people are up there?
Probably a shot bone. Just one set of feet for a few steps, and that's it.
Well, I would say gather around, but you are already are because we are squished into this basement. So just give me elbow room, and Caleb begins to mutter arcane words of power and weave his hands in sort of gestures, and then on a wash of blood goes directly on Pearl's face, specifically. Washes over the entire group, and there's like a quick flash of sort of like a fog around us that fades quickly, and suddenly there are a group of strange, to our sensibilities, faces. Rising, and 3 short but aboard more.
We're off from the moon now. Get ready.
Dorian's super disappointed because he had his disguise kit and a little compact out, and he was like trying to do it himself, and then it happens perfectly. He's like, oh. He just kind of puts it. I've had the fucking disguise kit for 3 years. I'm never gonna use it.
Rylorn going.
I am going to cast Pass Without a Trace on all of us because that can help us just with blending in, right? Less about like it can help us if like the goal is to make us less noticeable.
It may help you in the process of being not noticed as you pass through darker areas. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure, I'm gonna do it. Why not?
All right.
So look at that, I have so many spells, you know, it's not a big deal.
Yeah. Same, me too.
All right. The trapdoor emerges above into the inside of the Jagged Edge shop.
Imogen peeks her head up. Do I see the shop owner anywhere?
You glance up. You don't actually see a shop owner. The interior of the shop is mostly cleaned out. Like most of the boxes and materials and weapons and tools are off the walls and gone. It looks like it's been mostly emptied.
Forgot to mention, most of the high up Rylorans, they don't speak with their mouths, so don't talk.
Caleb's voice reminds him, that is no problem for me. But everyone else, make an effort.
Do the little ones talk?
Yes.
Oh.
What do they sound like?
Just like you, honey.
Oh, perfect.
Let me see how much.
They've been dreaming about us, so they have sort of an idea, more of an idea of us than we do of them.
Oh.
You do see, as in this conversation, looks like a spindly tall Ryloran step across the room and like look through one of the windows before closing it.
Great.
There's like a curtain.
As long as I can see him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Do I recognize them?
After a moment of kind of taking in with what you can with the low light in here, it is Zesh.
Zesh.
Moment.
Yes. Imogen, we're in the cellar.
Turns back and looks back in your mind. I was wondering when you would be arriving.
We've been here all night.
Well then, the place is yours. For your safety and mine, I think I might take a walk.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Of course.
All right.
She like goes and picks up a satchel over her shoulder and says, most who stay behind are considered to be dubious. The majority are preparing for transference.
Right. So if a group were to walk by, people would ignore them, assume they were...
Perhaps. But there has been volition movement as well, so paranoia still holds strong in some. Just be careful. Good luck.
Thank you.
And throws the backpack over her shoulder and opens the door, steps out, and you see like kind of the brown-red light of the exterior ruinous sun kind of baking through the darkened chamber before she closes the door behind and leaves you all now alone in this mostly empty shop.
All right.
Should we trickle out a little at a time so we're not one big mob?
I mean, the shop is closed down, so we can all come up from the cellar right now.
Oh, good, because this is getting really cramped.
Yeah, it was mean when we leave the front door.
Dribble out of the shop.
Probably.
Anything we want to steal on the way out?
I think it's cleared.
It was cleared out. It was cleared out.
You can hear outside too, like the wind is starting to pick up a little bit, and even that little bit of glance outside with the light coming through, a little bit of like dust kind of like blew into the chamber, and so you get the sense there was some wind kicking up outside.
Eventually have to get out of the shop.
Yeah, we're going out of the shop.
I can't believe we're on the moon.
Small groups, follow the lead.
Yeah, Bell tells you will have to take the lead.
And does anyone know where the Willems is?
Yeah, we went through there last time.
We did. Okay. Well, yeah, we'll follow you guys.
All right. Let's go. All right, Orem is radar up looking for threats, and Caleb is memorizing their route that they take.
Okay.
Orem, will you stay in front with me?
Of course.
So I would want to go in one of the first groups so that I can mentally check anybody that would go.
And I'm selling that I'm your your assistant, or work for you. Not an equal.
Okay. As you step out into the open air of this surface level of Creviers, the wind catches you, and you immediately have to kind of blink your eyes a little bit tighter to prevent the flowing of Ruidian sand from gashing into your vision. Indeed, it looks like a storm is picking up over the city, and is likely about 5 minutes before the heavy aspect of it impacts.
We should get down fast. Is that enough time to get to the center of town?
Well, there are a few places to go. Where you entered last time was through the Volition Pass House. That was how you entered towards the base of the city.
Right.
Which was near the Dust Pit Delta kind of excavation dumping site.
That was the only way we went before, though, so that's the only way we know, right?
In theory, yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't come out that way, though, right?
No, we came out through the tunnels, which is... I mean, we could go in through the tunnels.
Do we even know where those are?
They exited to the outside of town, so we'd have to go outside of town to go in.
Oh,
what's closer?
The Dust Pit Delta.
Let's go that way.
Sounds like a Ruidian barbecue place.
Sounds delicious.
All right. So,
Ruidian barbecue.
beginning to push through the city streets here. For those of you who are the first time in the moon as well, it's not too dissimilar to some of the kind of harsher desert environments on Exandria. The buildings and structures around here are combinations of carved rock and stone. It's all right. A number of towers and spire shapes, some that are smoothed in places where you don't see signs of it being hand chiseled, more than that might have been shaped some magical way by the landscape or from the landscape itself. There are all manner of long cables that connect from tower top to tower top, and heavy, thick, leather-like strips and banners that connect. That's clever as fuck.
Is it just Pedro Pascal? Yeah. Oh, that's great. That's
these long strips of heavy leather banners that kind of connect over these, above and across these walkways all throughout, that with the wind picking up kind of flap loudly and clap into each other, slapping through the air. And all throughout the city, 100 of these likely are all hitting at different paces, giving this almost shifting buzzing sound to the air beyond the actual rushing of wind. You also notice a number of the populace is outside of their houses, packing up carts, packing up big, heavy satchels and backpacks. A lot of the city is in the process of uprooting or preparing for extensive travel. There are also many other Ryloran soldiers that are walking through the city, walking through the streets, keeping tabs on folks, checking in on folks. There is an air
Grabs a cat.
of
So I can have up to 144 cats, I suppose.
coming intensity. The few folks that you can see gathering their families, they're keeping them close. There is a combination of fear and excitement, or at the very least, pressure. And that is palpable in the atmosphere. Who's leading this walk to the Dust Pit Delta?
Caleb!
We had
Caleb can do anything!
Caleb,
He's
you're more than
never
welcome
been
to
here
walk up
before.
here with us. Learn the way.
I will stay close behind you. I'm going to put my trust in Belle's house.
Yes, I agree.
For the first dip of the spear and all that.
All right, fine.
Look at the spear.
What just happened?
Oh, is this basketball now?
I just noticed the top was open!
Oh no!
We gotta try to get things in there.
Yes, we
Just blow really hard, make it a wind tunnel. Send it
gotta catch it.
Catch grab.
It can't come out the bottom.
Almost.
What was that?
What? Where'd it go?
You dick.
Here, it's a cork. 1, 2, 3.
Check it.
Yeah, it's fine. You're all on fire.
In Imogen's mind, you hear Caleb's voice say, "This seems a little tense on the streets. It was this way the last time you were here?"
Nope, not at all. It was almost empty when we were here last time.
So you are probably tight on time.
Yeah.
All right, lead the way.
Well, good thing is a storm's coming through, so it might actually obscure us a bit.
Yeah. In addition to lots of military in the streets here and everyone moving in some direction, are there spires with sentries like we saw in other parts?
Yeah, you see the towers abound that a lot of these banners are connected to, and you can see shadows as the dust begins to get thicker and thicker. You see shadows of figures kind of keeping eyes around. But Imogen, you're guiding through the town through memory?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a good survival.
Yes, go ahead and make a survival roll for me, please.
Can I assist by lending her my eyes?
Orm also passed through here, so yeah, I'd say you go and take advantage.
19.
19, okay. Begin to snake through these streets and kind of diving into some alleyways, pushing past clusters of Bermudo families that are trying to calm the children in the face of these storms, as well as kind of the general fear and anxiety that fills the cityscape. You push further off to the side, almost like clustering around the outer rim of this kind of crown-like stone wall that surrounds the valley where the top of the city is built, both to protect you from the blasting of the sand and wind, but also to, best you can, stay out of the central mind's eye of the surrounding military. You do see shapes moving beyond your path. You can hear shouts in the distance, and occasionally a much larger shadow kind of moving on a distant streetway.
Does it seem like the civilians are moving toward a certain direction? Like they're all packing up and leaving, but are they going toward something?
They're all moving in a singular direction, it seems, and the ones that are beginning to move and shift, yeah.
They're heading toward the bridge.
The bridge, for sure. Yeah, okay.
Orem, because of your passive perception, you do pick up one interesting newer location along these familiar streets that the two of you are kind of working together. You see what looks like an odd, expansive garden that surrounds an odd collection of things from Exandria, like a public shrine of things that have been brought back from your world that have been kind of piled and arranged, almost as like a vision of things to come. And you can see a number of these families are like stepping up to it, and some of them are leaving things at the shrine, like a makeshift bit of odd Druidian faith for a godless culture. Or also just studying and showing some semblance of teaching familiarity of things that are to greet them on the other side. You see there are lush trees that exist in this space in spite of the landscape. Like translocated grass patches that encircle a stone platform. There are a medley of other objects that are, placed like a museum almost. And you can see there are armored Rudian soldiers kind of walking through a prayer line. Like all of them are stepping up one by one to this, to almost like pay a prayer, or at least mimicking what they imagine a prayer might be like. Kind of catching a glance from a distance, there's just an odd collection of things on top. Some paintings, that kind of a deal.
How far up is it?
It's like 60 feet.
60 feet. I tug on, Orm tugs on Imogen's Rylorn. Well, nope, on your real clothes, because the robes are an illusion.
Yes. In your head.
Do we have a moment to go take a look at that? Just 1 minute?
To go wander off course and...
Right there. I just want to get in close and I want to understand what that is.
Sure, act like you're paying respects.
Okay. And this is crazy and probably pointless, but I have Plane Rider Rin in mind. That's silly, but I'm going to look.
I assume I can see what's happening as the other high perception person in this group. Wanna just to have, shouldn't go solo, just to have a pair.
Yes, I will be your servant.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So Caduceus is also going to walk with you on this one.
Okay.
Mumble under your breath, Caduceus.
He always does.
Stepping up closer, indeed you see like musical instruments are placed and leaned up against some of these pillars. There's some textured blankets, and what most of the people are passing by, you watch as some of the regular denizens, as well as some of the soldiers, this prayer line that you had noticed, there's actually some sort of an enchanted jar that's set up on a raised table at a tilt, and it's just releasing some sort of a round red fruit once every 10 or so seconds. It just produces fruit, and as it comes and rolls into a trough, they come up and gather one and hold it and take it off to their families to prepare for the journey of some kind. It's almost like this discovered enchantment is being used to feed and treat people before their journey. You see the number of animated paintings that are like gorgeous landscapes. There's golden flagpoles. There's a flowing fountain. It's an odd makeshift cluster of things that are thrown together. And towards the back, there is an intricate statue of a female horned figure missing an arm.
It is her.
Oh shit! It's Realm Walker Rin. Oh fuck! We gotta get that statue.
Wait.
Does anyone have greater restoration?
It's a complete statue.
Missing an arm.
It's missing an arm.
Find out later.
I prepared.
I have
prepared.
Oh, Caduceus is with him. Oh, great.
Take care.
As we're looking at all those things in the statues, there is it.
Well, only two of them are seeing this, but yeah. It's okay. But do you have a question?
I didn't see it.
Are we alone? We're not alone.
No, there are soldiers around, probably about a half dozen or so, as well as about 8, along with 8 other Rylorans that are kind of like one by one taking fruit, and other ones that kind of wander up to meet while others kind of scatter off into the have the fruit.
I subtly tug at your hem. And don't say anything and twist my head back towards the group. Wander quietly back, and I just stare at the Ryloran that is Imogen.
You know you can talk to me from a long distance. You had mental connection with me.
I know, but I needed to what are we doing? Plane Rider Rin is in there.
Okay.
If we can get just a moment of privacy, I can take care of it.
Okay. We need to cause a distraction. Get people away from that area then, right?
Well, what sort of distraction would fit in here?
Those big creatures. Maybe one of those creatures got loose.
Which kind of creature?
Just as an option, so we don't blow our distraction ward too early. We could totally obscure an area within 15, 20 feet around us and move through it.
Well, we could make it a two-powder fort. You or I could make some sort of a distraction, an illusion. You've done that for us many times. So that everyone in the garden looks one way, and then, like an octopus, create a little bit of darkness over here, do our work, and then we take our new friend, old friend, with us. Does Caleb and Bo or any of the 9 know Plane Rider Ren?
I'd say you've heard the name, but you've never crossed their path. There's never been a reason. You do know the name because you've been to their sanctum in the Fire Elemental Plane long
Mom
ago.
almost died there.
Yeah. But you've never actually met them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was fine.
What's up, Peely Face?
I think I left the mask on too long last night.
Oh, yeah, you're supposed to take it off before. Yeah, you're kind of bleeding a little bit.
Oh, God. I just wanted to look good for the cowman.
Would you like to make the illusion? And I could use marine layer, and we could walk up, put hands on it.
The statue.
Can you make it look like anything else? Can you make it look like a red part of the storm?
Centerpiece of it?
It's not a centerpiece.
No,
So
just
it wouldn't necessarily be noticed if it vanished.
Maybe.
I mean, it would
We're
be.
making a giant red dragon that's coming out of the
Oh no,
or a big
I'm not
purple
saying
ring.
a giant red dragon.
I'm talking about the distraction. You're talking about the marine layer.
We need to keep even the distraction. Wrong character. We need to. If we're gonna do a distraction, we got to keep it subtle.
Why don't we just start with the marine layer, and then if it starts going to
Well, I
itself,
just
we can
don't
make
want
it
anyone
Want to be like, what the fuck?
No
is
Ron
this?
Lawrence has ever
There's
seen
no
a marine layer. They've never seen fog here. So, if anything, it'll attract people. You know what I mean?
Well,
But if we can make it look like a dust storm, then
I cannot make it look like a dust storm right now. I could knock something over.
You don't mind me?
I can.
Knock something over.
You can make it look like a dust storm?
Yeah.
Without laying
I'll take Caduceus. Caduceus, do you know what we're doing?
We're being sneaky, and then we're gonna bring a friend back from being petrified.
Yes. At 5th level, I'll cast. Do I need a 5th for that? I sure do, for a major illusion. And I'll make a giant red tornado start to appear above myself and Caduceus. And then I'll also use my feature marine layer, and it'll create a thick cloud of fog that comes out of the base of it as the tornado goes up.
So if we can walk through and then find cover.
But you guys will have to act like it's a bad thing and run.
This massive red dust cyclone suddenly apparates out of the top of Ford and begins to swirl up into the sky. As it does, this heavy fog-like cloud kind of apparates at its base, obscuring you and most of all of you around it.
In all directions.
Yep. You begin to hear gasps and reactions. No actual language, but just like...
right as he does it, I'm gonna hit telepathic bond. Ford, Caleb, Orem, Caduceus, Imogen, Jordan, I don't know how many people, and Bo.
Okay.
That's gotta be like 8.
Did you hit Nick Cage?
Nick Cage.
Great. We got
8 of us, so that we can have communication while all this chaos is breaking loose, and then I'm gonna act like, oh shit, it's a storm, and take off running.
Great.
It's an 8-cage bond. Perfect. And then, yeah, I'll...
Yeah.
Oh, God, run! Away!
Orem as Ormoto is just going to act scared and cower outside of the storm, but keeping an eye for anyone we don't want heading towards Rin and the group.
Yeah.
Okay. the people that were waiting in line, the number of civilians that were there begin to kind of scatter off to the sides. Most of the soldiers also scatter. 2 of them kind of hunker down. One gets low to the ground and like takes its heavy scarf and puts it over its face. And the other one kind of puts its hand underneath, like there's like these kind of holding rods in the sides of one of the platforms that the jar is kind of bolted to, that's angled, and it's kind of, you get the sense that storms happen enough where some folks just try and weather it through, and they kind of like, more or less like Twister style, like tied themselves to the pipe, which would have killed them immediately, like holding down and getting low.
In the center.
So there are two soldiers that are not leaving the platform.
Okay.
Do we need to get rid of them?
Maybe the storm will it'll obscure it enough while we do that and get out of here. Right? I mean, you're in the middle of the tornado and there's fog all around you.
Yeah, there's literally 40 feet across of mist, and then this fucking giant red tornado up above it.
Yeah, so you guys get to Rin as fast as possible and then get out of there.
Yeah, I've got my back, or my hand on the middle of Caduceus's back, and we're just pushing towards the statue.
I'm just using some thaumaturgy to like vibrate.
Like wind?
Yeah, like vibrate the platform a bit and make it feel like even if they're not getting
the same gusts of wind and stuff like that.
Just adding to it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run over to the 2 guards. It's like, it's happening everywhere! And a cantrip, I'm gonna cast, the quiet one. Thunderclap, 100 feet above us.
Nice.
To make it sound like there's thunder. And then for my real spell, I'm gonna cast, Warding Wind. So it's a 10-foot radius, so I'm going to grab their shoulder or their arms and say, "It's happening!" And then 10 feet around me, starts like a giant spit, like they're in a cyclone, but I'm actually trying to hold them next to me to make it feel like they're in a tornado with me.
Okay.
Oh, no!
Okay. Make a deception check with advantage.
Okay.
You're one of those lords that can't talk in their mind.
Okay. 21. 21.
21. Yeah. So in your, as soon as you reach forward, one in your head, like speaking into your mind, goes, "Stay safe. Get down." And the other one looks towards you as you all get kind of shaken around a bit, and they all just kind of hunker close, like kind of holding you all and like kind of shielding, while the rest of you kind of filter in, and the rest of the dust fog cloud kind of encircles and swallows you in this darkened shape. Who's doing that?
I am making my way, and I'm just going to go up to the statue, and I'm going to cast Greater Restoration on the statue.
Okay.
And a 5-foot radius of us, nothing can be seen.
Where's my Greater? There's my Greater Restoration. I'm casting it.
Mark that spell slot.
Spell slot's marked.
Yeah.
And then I'm just also, it's only one action, but I'm also just going to kind of dishevel everything as we walk by a little bit.
Everything's fine.
It's fine.
Don't try to make a 3-pointer. It ricocheted off a microphone into Robbie's face.
Perfect.
My eye!
That's fucking karma, bitch.
No, I know! Oh, it is!
Here's the series of events.
Yes.
So, Caduceus, as you brush up into this, you go ahead and quickly cast Greater Restoration on the statue. The statue suddenly...
Qué curioso. Es una transmisión en vivo, creo. Lo vamos a escuchar igual, ¿no? Aquí estamos. Para hacer un trabajo. Esto ha sido mi Shrimp. Es a largo plazo. Quiero pintarlo completamente en este mundo para darle un mundo para darnos el sentido del sector de los gatos y los inocentes. ¿Cómo no me va a gustar esa deidad? Además no está en el libro de Caduce Leones. Cuando 4000 deidades. Al ser una divinidad es distinta. Asia hacia el oeste. Porque los asiáticos piensan en los dioses como exteriores, igual que los mayas o los aztecas. Y los europeos piensan como el dios. Distinto. Voy a pintar eso porque sí. Esto. Y creo que este. No de estos. Bueno, ahí le paramos por hoy. Bye.